This is a DC anime review. This is Christina speaking, along with Pondra and Doreen. And we're going to be talking about season 4, episode 11.
I thought you were going to say season 3 for 2 seconds.
I thought so too.
So, okay, this episode was a lot of emotions, a lot of stuff going on, especially with Gabby.
Gabby needs to chill.
Yes. She had to calm down her anger. But I can understand why she's very angry. You know, because all this time the government brainwash her, believing that they are the bad guys. You know, everybody's out. They're all the devil. They're out to get them. You know, so she has a very vengeful anger toward these people, to anybody that she can't.
On the island.
On the isle, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what Marley did to them. That's why even Annie, Reiner, and Bertold, that's what they thought too when they first attacked the island. But then it's like they became friends with these people, and that's why Reiner's head is all fudged up.
I know.
And because now he got attached to them, so now for him he has a different feeling for them from when he first arrived to Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think that's what kind of what's going on with Gabby right now, because Gabby is really she doesn't really have any clue of who they are and what they are as people. Like she don't really know them. And this episode really kind of, I think, started opening up her eyes a lot.
A little bit. She's still vengeful. She's still vengeful and angry. But like I've been saying, this is what she was taught. This is what everyone in Marley was taught, to hate people on the island. When people on Paradise aren't really like that, and same for Paradise, to hate everybody outside the walls.
Exactly. And luckily, Farco is actually with her in a way to like whenever she's gonna try something, he stops her. He stops her from trying to later regret what she's going to do.
Falco's a good boy. He is.
Yes.
He's very good. Like, he's very protective of her. But he tried to reason her, like he's saying, "You sound crazy."
Yeah, not only that. I mean, he's seeing the people, on the island. Like, these are just people like us.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything wrong.
No, they didn't do anything wrong. Especially like that scene, like he was saying, the guy was really worried about you. And you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to go and take the stone and kill the guy. Like, you didn't have to do that. But she doesn't see that. Gabby doesn't see them that they're good people.
Yeah, she just sees them as enemies because that's what she was taught.
Enemies. So Farco's seeing a very different way. Like, he's seeing that they maybe are good people. They're not as bad as we heard back in our island in Marley, that they said that they were bad. He's seeing there are people that are actually not bad people. They're really not.
And he even said when they ran, like, why did you kill that guard? Like, the guard seemed concerned about you because she was pretending to be sick or something.
Exactly. So, and Gabby doesn't care. Like, Gabby doesn't, like, right now she doesn't have the heart for them. She doesn't have a heart for them.
She's very angry right now because she had a lot of things going on. She saw her people getting killed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're the enemy right now, and every one of them are killers, and they have no remorse. They don't have compassion for nobody.
Yeah,
but
that's what she thinks. That's what's going on inside her head.
Exactly. And Falco, he does not see it in that light. He doesn't see it that way.
Because he's thinking. He's thinking. He's not just going by what the government told him, that, the people on the island, they're devils, they're horrible people, they did this to our land, they did that to our land. He's actually thinking about these people and what they've gone through.
Exactly. And you know what? His thinking is gonna actually save Gabby. Because I see that, because, like, for them, when they ran off and then they meet Kara,
Kaya.
Kaya. That when they meet her, of course, he had to tell everybody there, the whole family, like, that their brother and sister, like, and they just ran away. But he trying to tell in order for them to at least get some food or get shelter right now until they figure things out.
Because right now, I mean, I'm pretty sure if they said that their real names and where they were from, I'm pretty sure I believe that Sasha's family would have just welcomed them anyway because Sasha's father is from Marley.
Yeah, which is like, it's kind of ironic where they ran into because Gabby have no idea that she actually meet the family of Sasha.
Yeah, the person she killed.
She kills, and she doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
And I know that will be the part I was saying, like, in my earlier the podcast, that she's going to later regret something. And I think this is going to be the start of her regret of what she did to Sasha. Because I think that's the main point right there. And I'm going to feel, and it was so funny when I seen the girl, I was like, wait a minute. I had this guess that she was the little girl that the Titan ate her mother and she didn't move, but Sasha was the one who came to her rescue.
Yes.
And saved her. And I was like, I was trying to figure out who she is. We didn't figure it out until she told the story.
And then when Sasha told her, like, run and stuff in that episode?
Yes.
Yes, she did. She told to run, like, get out of there so that she could be safe. And I think wasn't Sasha's father was the one who took her, got the girl?
Yes.
And drove her away safely?
Yes.
Somewhere far away, like.
Mm-hmm. And then now she's pretty much Kaya is pretty much part of the family now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what happened. I think that the father ended up adopting her as part of the family. Yeah, as you were saying, Chris?
Yeah, because she didn't have anybody else.
Exactly.
So it's like after she lost her mother, that was it. So that's why they took her in.
And then you see how welcoming Sasha's family is to Gabby and Falco, and it's like Gabby's just like she has no her brain is like so confused right now. That's why she's staring at these people like they're supposed to be monsters. Why are they helping me?
Yeah, and she doesn't get that at all, and she's very confused, and yes. I think that. She's very confused, and she's like, first she still have her guard up. That's the thing. She still had not put her guard down yet, but it's like that moment, like when Kaya. Oh my goodness, Kaya. When Kaya said when telling her story, and then Gabby's getting mad at her, saying that you guys did this, you messed this up, and she's like, did my mom deserve this? Did my mom really deserve being in my Titan? What did she do?
She didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything, yeah.
Exactly. And she's trying to wake Gabby up, like, Gabby, like, did she do anything to your town? Did she really did something to you? Like, was she one of the people who did it? No. She didn't do anything.
And Gabby was yelling at her, like, oh, your Eldian people on the island did this and that. You ruined my home. She particularly did not. It was a few people that destroyed your home and killed your friends. You shouldn't be lashing out at the people just because they're from the island. You shouldn't be lashing out at people.
Yeah.
From the island. This is how racism starts.
Yeah. It is because she has so much hatred, and she have no knowledge of really what's really going on, and then whatever she believed, it's all wrong. What they told her that they were all bad guys, they're not all bad guys. It's not what it seemed. And then, like, I feel like Farco, like, saying, like, look, I'm sorry that your mom really didn't have nothing to do with this, and it was our plan to make a larger attack. And then Gabby didn't understand, like, why did you telling her this? But it's great because, and then she was very happy that. Well, she was appreciative that Farco did tell her the truth about that, and but then they asked her the question: how did she got rescued? How did she survive? And she said, well, it was this girl that was a little older than me that she came with a hatchet and she came and saved me that day, you know? And right now, they have no idea who she's talking about. Right. Gabby have no idea is the person.
The audience knows. We know.
We know. We know because we know the story. But once Gabby find out who it is that saved this girl, and knowing about who she is, Sasha, and everything, her personality and her life, she is gonna deeply regret what she did. She will. She is definitely going to regret it, and we're gonna see it. I know. I'm predicting it. I know in the future she's gonna be like, she's gonna wake up to realizing what she have done, and she's gonna feel that deep regret, like, what have I done? Why did I do this?
I mean, even I found, I don't hate Gabby as a character, but I did find her annoying. But like, I still understand, you know, why she's like this. It's because she doesn't know anything except for hating people on the island, because that's what the government conditioned her to be. They conditioned her to be a child soldier and to fight to fight people on the island.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing like what happened with Reiner and Bertel and Annie. Yeah. It was the same situation. Yes. They just were bred to, like, okay, they're the enemies. You have to go fight them. The island devils.
Yeah.
It's like, this is how everything, with people, nobody is born racist. Yeah. They're just taught that.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. Exactly. And I think that's what it is. They're so brainwashed, and they're so trained to be these soldiers and to fight like what they believe is the right cause, but then you finding out that it's like, because it's not really what they thought it was right, but then they found out it's not exactly all right. It's not exactly but they were fighting for a cause. So in their mind, they feel like what they did was right.
Exactly.
And they're following what the government is saying. They don't realize that what they're doing to, both government, what they're doing to each other, they're corrupting each other. They're destroying each other in a way. They're having people go against each other. And
but the government doesn't really care. They don't really care
about
them.
They don't care about neither side cares about, their people.
Which is horrible. It's very sad how the people are suffering and having this hatred toward each other and anger toward each other, that they don't realize what's really going on, and they don't realize that they are the same.
And this is kind of what goes on in the world today anyways, too. Yep. It's like, I think that's what the creator wanted to, get across, like the message to the audience, like, this is not everything is what it seems, and that people have to open their eyes. Not that people who says this that it's true.
It's keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's not that, like, they see. That's true. You have to see both sides of a story in order to come to a conclusion.
Exactly. That's the thing with you young people today. Like, that's why this show is not meant for children. Mm-mm. This show is not meant for this series is not meant for children at all, because there are things you have to look outside the box, and younger children might not be able to comprehend that. I'm not saying all children, but I'm saying a few children, they won't be able to comprehend that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to get it. They're not going to get the concept of what it is. Like, you have to really listen and really dissect every single thing in this show, because there's little bits and pieces that you have to really pay attention to, like, to really understand and like to grasp what the creator is really trying to get across to the audience.
Yep.
Yeah. But there is a message. There's a message that the creator is trying to tell the audience, but you gotta really like everybody said, you gotta really watch the show very carefully.
You can't just blindly, just follow the show and I support this side, I support that side, flock, which I fucking hate.
You really don't like him.
I don't like him at all.
The only thing I liked that he said was to free Eren.
Okay. Because he's an Eren supporter.
That's all I like.
Yeah, Flock is that character that will lick Eren's boots any chance he gets.
She said it. Okay. Yeah, he's very obedient. Yes, very obedient. He and there's a lot of other followers too. It's not just him that believe in Eren's belief, and you know, I don't know what's gonna happen to these followers later on when they do follow Eren's. Oh,
I'm not saying anything because we're not there yet. So I am going to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah,
because that's all manga spoilers.
Yeah, but it's very interesting how, because they were supported for Eren's, they had to be confined. They had to be like,
yeah, because they might
prisoners.
They might do something and they might free Eren, which I think that's what's gonna happen next week.
That's my hunch.
Judging from the preview, and it's like they have to keep these wild kids under control, or else he's in his cell for a reason. Yeah, I mean he can get out, like he said in last week's episode. He can get out, and no one's gonna stop him, obviously. But he's in there for a reason, you know. Yeah,
and it's interesting. Who's the other character that was talking to Mikasa?
Louise?
What's her name again?
Louise,
yes. And I didn't realize she was that girl next to the mother during that time when Mikasa kind of saved them from from that Titan. And what's interesting, it was kind of like she would say to Mikasa about it's the shame that you never experienced being in here. And then Mikasa's like, just be careful, because if you keep saying it, you're going to stay longer in there.
Yeah.
But then, what ironic is that at the end, when Mikasa turned around, she did the salute.
The Survey Corps salute, yeah.
Yeah. Which, I don't know if she's trying to purposely make her feel guilty by doing that little salute, but it's kind of interesting how she did that at the end when Mikasa looked at her.
Yeah.
I think it was a guilt there. I don't know if she's trying to make her feel guilty. That I came serving with you, I came serving under you, Mikasa, and now I'm treated as a prisoner because of Eren. And because I'm following Eren belief. Before we follow Eren belief, and now it's like another way around that they don't trust Eren, and now everybody's like, they're all prisoner if you follow Eren. If you listen to Eren, you're all going to jail.
Yeah, because
it's not like the first time he hasn't been in there, anyways.
Yeah, but I mean, coming from their point of view with Eren, is that because he did something that he wasn't supposed to do. He wasn't supposed to have that many casualties in Marley.
Yeah, that never happened before. Mostly they knew she attacked the Titans. If you think about all the Attack of Titan, they didn't cause to kill so much people.
Yeah, they did in season 3. They killed a lot of people.
Yeah, they did
in season 3.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
But not as much as what happened in Marley. Because the fact that he killed innocent people, he wasn't supposed to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Innocent people. There were people that were corrupted. I get it, but the one that were innocent that never happened before, and that's why this is a whole chain. That's why they don't trust Eren, because for Eren to go that far to kill innocent people, now they really don't trust him.
Yeah, even he has supporters, but look at Mikasa and Armin. They're not sure about Eren at all.
No, because they're shocked. They're in a shock right now because they feel like this is not the era we knew.
They don't know where his head's at.
Everybody's eyes, they're slowly opening up to what Eren is becoming, except for Mikasa, because she's always going to be loyal to him no matter what.
Exactly, because she loves him. That's the thing. She's so dedicated to him. She loves him.
She's blindly in love with him right now.
Yeah, love is blind. They always tell you that.
That's why love is blind, because she is so blind to not realize the reality that Eren is not Eren anymore. Eren is somebody else. And that's what I'm saying.
Eren
I'm
wants
thinking
what
of
he wants, and he's gonna get what he wants.
But as I'm saying, I don't believe this is the Eren. I think it's somebody else, because I think it's all like, you know, all the people who were founding Titans that pass on. It's all them putting it in his head, or someone took over Eren, because
we'll
that's
see
how
Eren could just be doing his own thing.
We'll see. We'll see, because even the manga doesn't have answers, and we got 2 more chapters left, so we'll see. We shall see what happens with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking, because the way Armin is, his personality is totally different. It's not Armin anymore. He's so, I think he has the personality of Beto, and that's why I'm thinking Eren is not Eren. You know what I mean? This is my theory. Why I'm thinking
a lot of people have that theory. A lot of people have that theory.
It's a lot of theory, because if you think about it, people who became like Titan, that use the Titan powers, they remember they have everybody else's memories inside them. So it's kind of weird. They could go in the present, they could go back in the past, they could go back in the future. It's like really, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of twisted how it does that. That you can actually go into the other past and know the memory of their neighbor or something. It was kind of, it's really creepy though, isn't it? Like how they. That's what I'm trying to see what that's gonna be.
We'll see if because a lot of people online have that theory.
I guess we'll find out what happens.
We'll find out. Yeah, I mean, even like I said, the manga hasn't even gotten to that answer yet. But like I said, there's 2 more chapters left, so we shall see what happens.
I can't wait to see that. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right that it is the case.
Because even like, I mean, at first I wasn't really believing that theory, but considering what's going on in the manga right now, I kind of believe it too. That something's not right.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to go into details in this podcast. I'll tell you guys later, but not we'll do it in the podcast.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
You don't want to spoil it to everybody.
I don't want to spoil it for anime onlys.
Yeah, you can't spoil that. What was another thing?
And the fact that Mikasa, she was having a headache when she was remembering Eren, saving her from those, I guess, traffickers they were.
Yeah.
That wanted to sell her, like she was getting. That's a. I can't say anything to that either.
But it's interesting.
That's a big spoiler. I can't say anything.
Yeah. But it's interesting, out of the blue, her memory just popped up when she was that time.
And
why did that happen?
And the fact that she was getting a headache.
But why is that, though?
I can't say anything. It's manga spoilers. Dang it!
It's crazy.
She cannot spoil that.
That's I think next week's episode or the week after.
Yeah, probably around a week or 2 episode. Now, what about? I'm thinking about Haji. I feel bad for Haji.
I feel bad for Hanji too, man.
I kind of do.
This pressure being commander is really getting to her.
It's a lot of responsibility, and then things that I know she doesn't want to do, but she has to do it.
Yeah, because she's commander now.
She's commander. Like, I think it was hard for her to even tell them that she's going to combine all of them, and it's like, oh, great. And then she's going flashback to the former commander, and it's like, it's heartbreaking on her, like, oh, why do I have this responsibility? But then she's like, I still got to investigate, I still got to do this. It's like, it's a lot of a heavy burden on her right now. It's like so much, like, she has so much responsibility. And then that's why she was saying about, like, things about regretting about Eren and everything that time. And, like, why, Commander, why did you make that decision or something like that? Why, about Eren's fate, like something like that, But you could see, like, even when the people asking her, can you look at me in the eye? Can you, like, so I know I could trust you? She couldn't even look into their eyes because she felt the guilt, because they're asking the question about Eren and everything like that. Why is this happening? Why is Eren in prison? We don't understand this. They have no idea why Eren, who's like the founding Titan, who, started this whole idea with the rebel and everything, is now in prison. Like, they don't understand this. And then for Haji, like Haji feels so guilt that she can't even look at them. She can't look at them and tell them the truth. And I feel so bad for her. Like so much, she has so much responsibility as a commander for herself, and it's like it's eating her. It's just like eating her alive. I feel, but she, she got to continue on. She got to move on, and she got to continue being this commander, which is crazy. And I feel bad. That's what I feel bad for her. And then Reiner is kind of funny.
Yeah, I get justification after I don't know how long since the fucking show started. Yes, I've been waiting for that.
I know you've been complaining.
Yes.
And then the moment he wakes up, and then he's like, okay, and then
the fangirl in me just died. I was like, yes.
Okay.
All right, calm down, young lady.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I'm sorry, he became attracted. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
No, she was mad because Aaron got hit dibs first.
Listen, I've been in this fandom since the anime started in 2013, and all I've been hearing is, "Oh, Aaron's so hot, Levi's so hot," and I'm like, "Listen, there are other attractive characters on this goddamn series besides those two."
I know, they just mainly focus on them all the time. They never say too much like Jean. They don't say Jean too much. They don't say like, well, not and Reiner.
I don't know. I could never get the Levi thing. I just can't. That's just me,
well,
but
let's ask somebody who likes Levi, Doreen.
What are you saying?
Yes.
I'd
like to know.
Why do you find Levi attractive?
Okay, he's first badass. It's very attractive for him being a badass. That scene with the Beast Titan, I love that scene. Another thing is something mysterious about him. I don't know. It's something like even in his eyes. Like I don't know what it is. It's like it's very. I don't know. It's very daunting to me. It's like you put it in a trance for some reason. He's mysterious. This guy's like look like this mysterious guy. Like why is he so mysterious? Why he's like the way he is, And the thing is, like, that scene, I don't know what it is, the scene with him with that Beast Titan, wow, that was awesome.
Like, he's a badass, but it's like, I don't see any physical attractions.
That's what it is with me. I'm like, he's a badass and he's cool and stuff, but I'm like, I don't get that. I'm like, okay, Levi.
Is it because you look at his eyes or something? I think you find him like doesn't look like Aaron's eye. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those green eyes got me. But anyways, I don't know. I don't see it with Levi. I try, but I try to understand the Levi fan base, but
I don't get it either.
Oh my god, the way she did that. Okay, now I got the traction now for Levi right now.
Oh, what, you sent something?
Yes, send something. I sent a picture of Levi.
You sent present? Okay.
Yeah. Let me go check the movie moves his hair and his eyes. They are like determined, man. Like he got that eyes like
okay, or whatever, fine. But that's still creepy. He has scary eyes anyway.
Okay, you don't find that attractive?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't know what you see because that was really attractive,
Okay, you have fun.
You are too much. That is so funny. You are too funny.
That's why I'm saying Levi. He's cool as a character.
Yes, I'm not doubting that he's not an interesting, cool, awesome, badass character, but I don't get it. I don't get the fan base.
I don't either.
Okay.
So.
Well, he's really cool. Like he's very interesting. His character. That's what it is.
I understand Aaron. I don't understand Levi. I don't even know if Armin has fangirls. Armin's a good boy. Know. That's why. Armin doesn't have
that's
fangirls.
Right. I can see that with Armin because of that.
Armin's a good boy.
Armin's sweet.
Armin's a sweetheart. Yes.
That's the thing with Armin. And let's see, who's the other one? Well, what about Jean? What do you think What you think? Gene have a face fan?
He does. He does. I've seen it online.
I'm sure he does.
He does.
But he's not bad looking.
Everybody loves Sean. Everyone loves him.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like John, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
I mean, I can understand. I understand season 4 airing too, because I mean, them abs, they work the magic.
I know. Can't help it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. He looks really. He's very. That's the thing. They grew up. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh yes, you gotta show that one.
Them abs work their magic. Okay.
They do the magical powers,
yes.
On us.
Yes.
Yeah. Because what's funny, he definitely character development with all of them, but then it's also like they change how they look now, like their physique is like.
Except Levi, he just the same,
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if they changed his design, the fangirls would have rioted.
Yeah, they probably would have. They're like, he's the only one you cannot touch. Leave him be. He's perfect the way he is.
I think that he might look a little later on in the Vaga, like
growing.
later his hair changed. He might change a little bit. But
no, I think they leave it the same probably.
But it's very impressive how Rhino is such a big difference. Like,
I need me some of that.
Oh my god! And then the moment when he had the nightmare and he wakes up, I just thought of Yu-Gi-Oh! I thought of the Egyptian episode. Oh my god, the Pharaoh when he came up and he woke up from his nightmare. Oh, he was all dreamy there. That was a
Uh-huh. Anyways, we went really off topic today.
No, it's okay. We can fangirl. We're allowed.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Once in a while, we could jump into things.
We're allowed to fangirl.
Yes,
exactly.
But it's interesting,
yeah, I know. But he needs a hug. He does.
Yeah.
Let me hug you.
He does.
Let me see.
He needs a hug.
Yes, Reiner does need a hug.
Yeah.
That's too funny. But what's interesting is that when he did wake up, it's interesting how he heard Gabby and Farkle's voice from a distance. He's not even near them, and he could hear them far away. It's so crazy like that. Like, I don't know if it's just like, he just had it in a dream of them, like a sense, or that he really, because of his Titan power, that he could hear them.
I mean, he cares about the children, so.
He did. Well, one of them is his cousin, so
exactly.
Of course that's like it's family to him, and the other one it's like a little brother to him. Like that one is like a little brother.
Isn't it Gabby?
Yes.
Yes, Gabby.
So guys, think about it. The one that you guys like, Reiner, that's his cousin.
Yeah,
so they're related.
The person that you guys want to murder in the fan base is Reiner's cousin. I'm pretty sure people who don't like Gabby don't like Reiner either.
Probably.
Yeah, but but the thing is, like, you can see now. It's interesting because after the end of the episode, with the preview, that they found out that Zeke was the traitor.
Yeah.
Now they all know, like Reiner and the rest of them know he was a traitor to them because they found out things that the weapon, their armors or the gears that they used were from Marley, like things that and the airship too, like things that belonged to them.
Yep.
Like, how did they learn the advanced technology? There's no way. The only person who knew is Zeke.
Yep.
And Zeke faked his death. They realized Zeke faked his death purposely. And now it's going to look bad because now they're going to bring war again. They're going to go against.
And I'm surprised that of all the characters sitting in that room, it came out of Reiner's mouth.
I know. Yes. And it's funny because now this is like the Reiner that we knew.
You from back from season 1, I know.
Back from season 1, yes. And I think because Farkle and Gabby disappeared now, and
he's just desperate to get them back.
I think this is the reason he's like so determined like that. Because if they weren't there, I don't know if he would. Because before he didn't even have that confidence like he did before in the very like he did in the very beginning of the season.
Yeah.
You know, and now this is
remember he has a split personality, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't heard that because lately he hadn't been doing that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him so much doing his split personality for a while.
Yeah.
You know, and I wonder why. I'm just curious what made him not trigger his other.
Because when Marcel died, that's when and he told Annie and Bertolt that when they decided to go home, Reiner didn't want that. So when Marcel died, that's when his split personality triggered.
Yeah. Okay. All right, gotcha. All right, so that's why I'm trying to figure out why he was like he hadn't did that in a while, because it was like a long time he hadn't did that, and it's just interesting now because he seemed like he's like kind of stable a little bit.
Yeah.
He's not like how he was like before. He was like, and then like one minute he was like that, you know, with Marco. That's, you know, what happened with Marco, right?
Mm-hmm.
With that, and then he was like, they purposely set him up to get eaten by the Titan.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, he started crying, and he's like,
"Why is he getting eaten?" Yeah, that's his split personality disorder.
Yeah, and then Annie and Beto look at him like,
dude, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like they're in a shock, and then I think that's when they realized.
Yeah.
He had a split personality.
There's something going on in his head. But anyways, final thoughts about today's episode?
My final thoughts is that the best part is Gabby got eaten by a horse, and the horse is my favorite character. And until next time, we'll see part 2 of the horse. Maybe it's what is that? Mr. Ed?
Yes.
Oh my god, I hadn't seen that. I watched that one time. The Talking Ed, like people. Okay, you guys would not know that show. I wasn't even born when that show came out.
Yeah, but it used to air when we were young, when we were kids.
When we were kids, it was like black and white. Then later they did color, but it was like black and white. It's about this talking horse, and then only this guy who owned the horse can
hear the horse talk. Yeah. So you're naming the horse in Attack on Titan, Mr. Ed? Really?
Yes.
Talking Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed, or something like. He always had that deep voice, something like that.
That's all you gotta say about today's episode.
That, and then we have what is it? We have crazy girl with, you know, the stick thing, and then like, you know, she's gonna, you know, attack people, and then, you know,
what?
She's talking about Gabby.
I know she's talking about Gabby. She's saying.
Yes, I talking about.
What's that stick she used? It was a rake.
It was a rake.
A pitchfork.
Yeah, pitchfork.
Pitchfork. Thank you. But I wanted to call it a stick. You know what? You know, with little pointy things on the end of it.
It's a pitchfork.
It's a pitchfork.
I couldn't remember, so I call it a fork.
Anyways, enough from the peanut gallery. Durian, final thoughts.
Come on, I didn't finish.
Okay, fine, finish.
Finish it.
Oh, and what's his face? The one that said that Eren shall be free.
Flock.
Okay, Flock. He's like the best character at the moment.
No, he's not. Get out of here.
He said to release
Eren. Get out of here.
Until next time, children. Okay, that's my final thoughts. Okay, everyone else can say what they want.
Durian, final thoughts.
Oh my god, her talking Ed. Oh my god, I can't. She cracks up with that. Okay, all right. I think my final thought is, I know that this was definitely very emotional, and this was definitely like, maybe it was like showing like an eye opener, especially for Gabby, but not yet. Like later, she's gonna open her eyes and realize, like I said, she's gonna regret what she did to Sasha, because she's starting to see that she's trying to figure it out herself and confused. Like, okay, these people are really nice. Why are they nice to me? it's like she felt like it might be a trap or something, but she doesn't know it. But it's not that. It's just there are kind people. There are nice people out there, and she just have a hard time trusting people. And she gotta calm her anger, because she's gonna regret it. And I'm glad that Farkle's with her, because he could actually prevent her from doing something she's gonna regret. And I think that's why he stayed by her, because he wants to protect her, and he wants to protect her from people that might have this grudge against her because of the way she's acting, the way she behaves. And I'm thinking, I'm curious now, what is Zeke idea right now? Because, everybody now know he's a traitor, and what is his intention, and how. I'm just curious how they're gonna face Zeke later on, when, confess that you're the traitor. Why did you do this? And then especially Gabby, because Gabby wants to know why Zeke betrayed them, and she feels hurt.
Well, I can't say anything now because all my final thoughts are manga spoilers.
Well, I think that Zeke is just pretending so that he could take all the powers away from Eren and then control everything. And Eren has the same idea, but they don't want to tell each other because, that means they have to take out the other. But they're going to wait till, the end where there's nobody else left on the world. And then they're going to go have a big, giant battle.
But my final thoughts about the episode is, yeah, you're right, Gabby she's going to regret for what she did to Sasha. Those are my final thoughts. She's going to regret, and Flock can go die in a hole.
No, he doesn't get to go in a hole.
Yes,
until,
he does.
Eren gets free. If he does some stupid crap, then I won't like him. But at the moment, he's on my good side because he said to free Eren from the jail, even though Eren can get out. But still, thank you for that.
And it was nice seeing Reiner fan service. Thank you, Mappa. Thank you, Mappa Studio, for giving me that eye candy that I've been longing for.
That's okay.
Forever.
I got it last episode.
Okay, calm down.
I can't. Okay, I don't want to.
She's too excited this one.
Yes, I am. And next week I'll probably be rooting for Armin. You'll understand why.
Wait, Armin's gonna show? Oh
no!
Wait a minute.
We discussed this. Armin's a good boy, okay?
He doesn't. Armin's a good boy.
Yes, he's a
for
good
now.
boy. Yes, and
For now.
we'll see you guys for next week's episode. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.